St. Matthias. From age 6 category in 3rd place, Ian James Winters from Wilson Wood, Jack Fisher in 2nd place from Kirkstall Valley, and in 1st place, Ethan Morgan from Burley St. Matthias. In the age 7 category, Hayden and Annie in 3rd place from Sacred Heart, Grace Emma Cook from Recroft in 2nd, and
so hurry along now, we're just about to begin. To start this show we have a very special guest. Yes, it's Professor Xavier playing his xylophone. All clap your hands in time with the music. Here we go! Here is Professor Xavier! Here we go! Good afternoon, everybody! You sound so enthusiastic! Good afternoon, everybody! Good afternoon.
There we go. And slightly more dangerous than that. I'm going as fast as I can. Here we go. Oh, it was one of those. One of these. Try and remember the items if you're in the back, because you won't see it if you don't have a look. There we go. So we've got an egg cup fixed onto a plank under a brick. I need a small, cute volunteer. Would you like to help me out? Would you like to help me? Come on out here. Right, what's your name? Abigail, round of applause for Abigail, ladies and gentlemen. Audience. Is it a real egg, Abigail? Hold it up so they can all see, and if you can go and place it into the egg cup, please, without breaking the egg, that'd be lovely. Lovely round of applause for Abigail there, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. There's the eggs, Abigail. If we lose one, can we get another one out? Okay, here we go. Just mind yourselves back here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, wish me luck! Yay! It's in the pan! What a catch, ladies and gentlemen! A round of applause for Abigail! There you go! Well, I think I'm as surprised as you lot are, to be honest. So, there we go. Back to your compare. You've been watching Mr. Maynard Flip Flap. I'll be back to do this all again a bit later this afternoon. Thank you. Goodbye.
You've just been entertained by Maynard Flip Flap. Give him a big cheer, everybody. Thank you, Maynard. Thank you for watching. You've just seen, if you've been here for the whole show, you've seen Dancers Bazare, Matt Tiffany, Fabulous Juggler, the Kirkstall Hula Hoopers, and Maynard Flip Flap, and we'll be doing it all again at 3 o'clock. So 3 o'clock, if you want to see it again, come back. If you've missed some of that show, want to see it, come back. 3 o'clock, we'll see you here or somewhere else. Egg's lucky to do his best yo-yo tricks. We've also got the specially commissioned Kirkstall Festival Hula Hoopers, who are going to do a routine for you, which I'm sure you'll enjoy. And also Matthew Tiffany, one of Kirkstall Festival's most competent jugglers is going to be here. But first, we're going to kick off with some very glamorous dancing. I'm just checking that I think you're looking ready. You're looking ready. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big, big welcome for Dancers Bazare.
Generally to give a vote of thanks, and this year's no exception. All the volunteers who are here, all of you, as usual, made an exceptional job of work today, especially under such difficult conditions, both yesterday and today. And I don't know how we do it, but we do it every year, and this is the 36th festival. And I was amazed at how many people turned out. Everybody, just a minute, it's better. And everybody bands together, joins in, and gets the job done. But this year, we did it without Ken Stratford, who was a great friend to all, and we missed him. We missed his input, his brains, his calculating expertise, and it's just such a shame, but that's how it is. I'd just like to thank all of you for being involved and taking so much time out of your own busy lives to help put this on. It's as simple as that. I'd like to call upon Rachel Reeves to respond. That's our local MP. Cheers, Rachel.
Well, thank you very much, John, and from me and from the councillors, a huge thank you to you, John, and to everybody who helped make today so special, particularly everybody who's involved in the committee that sets up and runs it, everybody who sold programmes today, but also everybody who took a stall, who performed in one of the orchestras or one of the events. It's a fantastic day, and we're very lucky to have all of you who put so much effort every year for the last 36 years into this festival. But it would be remiss of us, and John already has done this, not to mention Ken, because amongst all the celebration and all the enjoyment today, we all know that something is missing as well. Ken has been a huge part of all of our lives, not just in the Kirkstall Festival, but a huge part of the whole community here in Kirkstall. And of course today we're thinking of him as well as all the logistics, whether it's going to rain or not rain and all the rest of it. Our thoughts are very much today with Mary and Ken's family, because I know it's a difficult time for them as well, because this is such a big part of Ken's life. The last few months have been very difficult for many of us in lots of different ways. Ken died in February, and many of us were at his funeral and the celebration of his life. In politics as well, just less than a month ago, a good friend and colleague of mine, Jo Cox, was killed just doing her job in Batley, just a few miles from here. We do live, I think, in very challenging times. We've had the referendum, the challenges in both the main political parties at the moment, and we're seeing in lots of ways a lot of division in society. Jo said in her maiden speech in Parliament that we've got more in common than those things that divide us. And I think the community spirit that we see here in Kirkstall is really testament to that. We're a fantastic community here. People do pull together in good times and in difficult times as well. Ken did that. You who are all involved in this committee do that. I think the whole of Kirkstall does it as well. And I think in these difficult times, that community spirit is something that can bind us together, pull us together, and take us on to greater things. And that's all I wanted to say today. Our councillor, our fantastic councillor, Lucinda Uden, is also going to say a few words.
Thank you very much. I think this part of the festival day, and the programme is called Kirkstall Rembers. So I'm remembering the 26th of December 2015 when we first got the phone call to say that Kirkstall was flooding. And I don't think it's anything any of us expected. And it was absolutely devastating. It was devastating for many people on Kirkstall Road, for peoples whose homes were flooded, peoples whose businesses were submerged underwater. And it could have been one of the worst times in Kirkstall's history. But instead, there was an incredible reaction from the local community, and people pulled together and came out and said, we're here, we're your community, and we're here to support you. And people came from across the city and across the country to show support for all of those people whose lives had been massively impacted. So I said in council when I spoke about this that in the worst of times we see the best of people, and we certainly saw that at the end of last year and beginning of this. And I think that Kirkstall's actually come out of those floodwaters stronger, and we've demonstrated to the city and to the country that we are a strong community which is creative, determined, full of grit and stubbornness, and we're not going to let any storms impact or stop us. And so if we're going to remember anything today, I just think we've got to remember how strong our community spirit is. And all we have to do is look outside there to see an illustration of that. So I just want to say thank you to all of you who I know came out and supported us during the flood clean-up. And thank you to all of you for making sure that community...
Unexpected addition at the end here. We've been lucky enough to have a display of poppies next door which commemorates the 100th anniversary of the Battle of the Somme and so it would be a terrible omission if we didn't remember those who fought in that war and did such brave battle for us. And so I just thought it would be important to say that we have got poppies next door. Have a chance to see them before they go today, and spare a few moments to reflect upon the efforts and courage of those gentlemen and women in that First World War. Thank you very much to all of those who spoke this afternoon. I think, finally, the efforts of John Liversedge need to be given absolute commendation. It's been a very stressful day for him, been a very stressful year for him, and he held up today just about. And I'd like a round of applause for him.